Hello and welcome to today's TDW Tech Bite. Today I want to speak to you about data centers. Hong Kong's traditional position as a regional data center hub is well established, and there are reasons to be hopeful for the future, though there are challenges ahead. Let's speak about that and explain more over the next 5 or 10 minutes. So firstly, why has Hong Kong traditionally been a regional data center hub for Asia Pacific? There are a couple of things that go into that, many of them true and still very compelling. First, there's the telecom infrastructure, and Hong Kong is probably the best in Asia in that regard. There are double-digit submarine cables to Hong Kong that enable fast transit of data to and from Hong Kong with a very, very low latency. This is absolutely essential when it comes to data centers. Also, one of the other critical features is the availability of electricity and the price of electricity. Hong Kong has almost 100% electricity availability and at a low tariff by regional standards. There's also a positive policy towards land supply and making land available for data centers. This is part of the overall government policy that's supportive towards maintaining Hong Kong's position as an ICT leader. Additionally, there are special policies and a government policy unit that is there to support the establishment and the operational needs of data centers. What that means is that there are positive policies around planning permissions to rehabilitate old buildings or for the construction of new customized, ready-for-purpose data centers. All of these are compelling reasons why Hong Kong has always been number one or number two in regional terms as a data center location. There are challenges ahead. What are those challenges? Many of them are geopolitical. There are reasons why in the world which is now becoming, I was going to say bipolar, but maybe with two pillars of global strength between the US and China, where the tension that creates means that some multinational businesses may choose to house their data in other locations. This may well be true in particular around areas such as media and so forth, where there's the recent national security law which has had an impact in respect of Hong Kong's position for data of that nature. However, that doesn't particularly impact 90-95% of the business and commercial world that we know. And there are reasons for optimism in respect of the future. If this means an orientation towards business towards mainland China, then Hong Kong is strategically well positioned to take advantage of that increase in business, increase in data flow, and integration. Within the Greater Bay Area, there are a number of economic policies that are focused upon the closer integration between the various cities of Guangdong Province and also the Macau and Hong Kong Special Administrative Regions. This will also have an impact in relation to data flows, where particularly in relation to open data that is not personal data or related to state secrets, you'll find pilot projects emerging where that data will be shared, may be shared on open platforms to allow better analytics, better flow of data, and better opportunities for businesses focused on big data and analytics. This has huge potential for Hong Kong and is a huge potential in respect of Hong Kong as a data center hub. Even in areas that are more difficult to plan for instance around personal data, you can see that there's a convergence between the laws within mainland China and Hong Kong in particular. Mainland China has recently published a draft privacy and personal information law. Hong Kong has had a personal data privacy ordinance since 1996, but even there are recent changes announced. And if you look at the combination of those changes both here and in the rest of China, you will see that there is a coming together of maybe a common adequacy standard that could allow personal data transfers between Hong Kong and the rest of China as being perceived as a domestic transfer. Now, if you position that within the data flow that would arise in respect of data centers within Hong Kong and within the rest of China, then this is a greater possibility for data sharing, data flow, and greater economic activity around data analytics. This will help to support Hong Kong's primacy within the Greater China landscape as a data center location. So this is a brief summary in respect of data centers and Hong Kong's position in that universe. Yes, Hong Kong has traditionally been at the forefront of data center activity within Asia Pacific, and that's likely to continue, but in a different shape and a different form. There's a lot to support this because, as we all know, for data to make money, data has to move, and data flows are critical for the ICT industry.